Hi everybody, it's Kristin, and today I have a total rehaul for you. That's what we've decided, we as a group have decided, you guys and I, to call these sort of videos. And this is going to be just kind of an update on a haul video that I posted a while back. Lots of other people have been doing this. I thought it was such a great idea. I mentioned a few of them in my last haul update video, so I will list that video below for you guys in case you want to check that one out. This one I picked, and I have the information before me here. This is the Sephora Friends and Family sale. I posted this haul, spit it out game, on November 6th. So I am curious, kindly and gently, let me know if you would prefer that I go back just a couple months, or do you like me going back a little bit further? So let me know that. Also, I switched out the light bulbs on my lighting. It's relatively dark and dreary outside this morning. So I'm curious if this is better. The new light bulbs, I mean. Okay, so the first things that I showed in that haul were actually some things that were sent to me by Colleen Rothschild. And I just kind of want to speak to those a little bit. She sent me the restorative hand cream, which I absolutely love. I did a hand cream favorites video in the fall and featured that as one of the ones that I really love. I have that at work, so I don't have that to show you. I love that because obviously it's moisturizing and it sinks into your hands, and I feel like even if I wash my hands a couple times, I don't have to immediately put it on again. So I really, really like that. The other products didn't work so well for me. I've tried a couple of times. The face oil number 9, there's something in here I'm allergic to, so not the fault of the oil, just something in there that I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to a whole lot of things in nature. And I think sometimes that's a problem when I try to use products with all natural products in them. And then the other one another thing she sent me is the Sheer Renewal Cream. This I have not used a bunch because it was not moisturizing enough for me in the winter. I have pulled it out though, actually, a couple weeks ago to start working into my skincare rotation for the spring and summer because I think that it will work for me. Then it just was not moisturizing enough here in the land of cold and snow to give me enough oomph to get me through. The other thing that she sent me is the detoxifying mask. And I kept this in the box and I will show you what it looks like. And I have used just a little bit of this all over my face. I find it to be too drying, but I will use this kind of as a spot treatment mostly on my chin here, which is where I get a lot of breaks out, and I feel that I find that it really clears that out, works very well, and for me that's going to last forever. So that's kind of an update on the Colleen Rothschild products that were sent to me and I was so grateful for. I have a couple of nail products that I showed in that haul. One was my favorite base coat. I'm scared. Does anybody know? Is this going away? This is the Revlon Colorstay Gel Smooth Base Coat. I saw these on clearance at a Walgreens outside of Chicago, and I asked the gal why they were clearancing them out, and she said, well, because they're getting rid of them. And this is the only base that holds my nail polish on. I'm scared. And then the other thing that I had was this Wet n Wild Mega Last in Rudy-dolph. Let me just try to give you a good shot of the color. So I did wear this a couple of times and it wore just as well as all the other Mega Lasts. This is one of my favorite formulas of all time, from drugstore or high-end. Absolutely some of my favorites. The next thing that I have is the Jane Cosmetics eyeshadows, and I have 4 of them. And I did a review actually on these. The other product was the Jane Blush in Berry Bouquet, and that product was terrible. I got rid of that product. It was absolutely terrible. The eyeshadows, however, I liked so much. I have picked up 2 more since then. And my favorite one, by shockingly enough, is the one in Passion Flower. And then a very close second actually is the one in Dawn. I almost wore the one in Dawn today, but this is going to be so pretty, I think, for summer. Consider picking that up, especially if they have a sale. So I will link the video below where I did the review on the Jane products if you want to check those out. Check that out. Another one is a product I haven't talked about and I really feel like I should have. I'm wearing it on my eyes today, and this is the Flower Quad in Foxy Browns. So the colors look like that. Front of the packaging. So this is available at Walmart. I really like this quad. I've worn this so many times, and I honestly don't think I've ever talked about it. Excuse me, even in a favorites video, so I'm not sure why. All over my lid, I have this color, which is the taupe color. Do you see how nicely that swatches? And then just on the inner corner, I have this pink, which actually has decent pigmentation to it for a pink. And then there's a deep brown and a lighter sparkly brown. I like to use that all over the lid sometimes as well. And then that's the deeper brown. Do you see how nicely those all swatched? This is a great quad. I honestly don't know why I haven't talked about it, quite frankly. And as a side note on that quad, which I just about dropped out of my... This is the Dior Rosy Tan Quint. That is the flower quad. Those are the colors closest to each other. It's the pink. Pretty similar, huh? And then this is the color in the middle of the Dior Rosy Tan. Just saying. Okay, the next two products I feel like I've talked about a bunch lately, but I happen to have picked them up. It was the first time I had purchased the Living Proof PhD, which I've talked about a bunch lately, so I won't get into that. And it was my second, I actually think it's this bottle, which is just about gone, of the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. So the only reason I'm going to spend any time on it, considering I just talked about this, is that was October, or that was, hold on, I put the date here. That was November 6th, and I use this probably 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm just replacing it now. So if you guys have maybe thought about purchasing this, but you thought maybe it was a little too pricey, that's how long it lasts. I felt like that was kind of a good follow-up note. Maybe not. All right, there is one of the many MAC collections, maybe holiday, I'm not really sure, that had come out. I had purchased two things. I had purchased the mineralized blush in Lured to Love, which I do like. I don't think it's earth-shattering. It's a very light peach right there. I don't think it's earth-shattering, so, you know, I like to mention things sometimes that are limited edition in case you're looking for them or see them on a blog sale or something. It's very nice, but I don't know. I think you have to be a tad paler than me even in order for it to show up really well. The other thing was the MAC MSF in Seen to Be Seen. And that one, while it was really pretty, is definitely a blush color, even for an MSF, which is a mineralized skin finish. Spit it out. That one I returned. I didn't like that at all. It didn't work with my skin tone, so that is gone. Okay, so the next thing that was in that haul was this. I had to laugh when I watched it back because I was pretty excited about this palette, and I hadn't even played with it much yet at all. And then it ended up in my 2013 favorite palettes, and that's the Smashbox Wonder Vision palette. However, this is gone. You can't get this anymore. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm thinking maybe I ought to do my haul follow-ups a little bit sooner. However, I'm not going to do them within like a week because I generally haven't played with everything enough. So, I don't know. Anyway, thinking out loud. That is what it looks like. If you ever see this on a blog sale, get it. Maybe Smashbox's website still has it. Ulta is where I looked and they don't still have it, but I did a 4 looks, 1 palette with this palette, and I will link that below for you as well. I really big fan of that palette, big fan. The next thing was the Chanel blush in Accent, and I remember I was just dying to get this blush and I couldn't find it anywhere. So a friend of mine actually purchased it for me, and I sent her money. She purchased it for me and sent it to me. And it just didn't work for me at all. And so actually within the last couple weeks, I sent it off to a friend who absolutely loves it, and she was dying for a backup. So I sent that to her because if I'm not going to use it, it should go to somebody who loves it. The next thing on here I have is the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick Kit that Neiman's sold. And that same friend also helped me get this. And there were 6 of these in there. I love these. I think they're great. And I'm curious if you guys want to see a video. I've done these before where I use, I use all of these and then it's kind of like a 4 looks 1 palette. So it would be many days, but just kind of showing the product on. Not sure if that would work as well for a cream stick, but let me know. I think these are great. I really like these. My favorite by far is Amethyst, and then probably a close second is Cocoa. I may have even featured that at the end of the year as well. But so I really like those. I think that they're a great product. They stay put. I should probably show you. Sorry if any of you haven't seen these before. They twist up like that. And then they are a shadow stick that you have a little while to kind of smudge them out like that. And then it's there forever. Okay, not forever, but for a long time. Okay, let's see. This was when I purchased the Hourglass Ambient Powders. And as you guys may or may not know, depending on whether you read my description box or not, I've been using these lately. And I keep, at the end of one video, I was like, does my face look like magic today? Because I'm really trying to love these. I actually think I might be enjoying the one in Dim Light, which is this one right here, kind of as a, last step, which is what everybody has been using them for. But I will tell you what I've been doing with these. I've been taking this darker one kind of over the top of where I put my bronzer. And I've been using, as I said, the Dim Light mostly like here and here, like just center of my face. And then the Incandescent Light I have been using kind of upper here. And I think it's worth talking about because it's back. It's not, it was here, it was gone, and now it's back. So I do feel like this is a good way for you to try some of the ambient powders without having to get just one and then it doesn't work for you, and then, you know what I'm saying. So I currently would say that I do recommend this. I probably wouldn't have said that about a month ago, but as much as I have been using it and have been seeing differences, like when I watch videos back and hearing from you guys different things, I actually think this is something you might want to try. So there's that. That was kind of all over the place. Let's see, the Sephora brush. You can tell that I record in the morning, can't you? It's the Sephora Mineral Powder Brush number 45. I have to say I've honestly not used this very much. I used it here and there right at the beginning, and I haven't used it much since. I do really like how this brush feels in your hand, like in my hand, but I wouldn't, it's too dense for me to use actually for mineral powder, because I use mineral powder as a setting powder. I have used it a few times for liquid foundation, and I remember not being disappointed with the finish, but I also don't remember loving it. So that is that. I will make an effort to use this more and report back to you guys, maybe in my favorites video or something like that. Just not saying it would be a favorite, just saying that I would report back in that video if you are interested. Let's see. I purchased some Shiseido cotton, which, as you guys know, I now have replaced with the Cotton Clouds, which I very, very much enjoy. I did a dupe video on that, but I'll list a link for the Cotton Clouds below. I have two things left. One is the Sephora bronzer in Los Cabos, which I do really like. You know, the only reason I switched over to the one I've been using for quite a few months now, which is the Endless Summer by Too Faced, is because it has, I don't like sparkle. It just has a little bit of something in there. It's not sparkle, it's not sheen, but it's just a little something that's not quite as flat as this one. I do really like this though. So those are the two that I'm kind of working through right now. But at any rate, I do think this was a nice purchase. And I feel like I saw some of these on clearance the last time I was there. So I don't know if they're changing packaging or what, but keep your eyes peeled for that. And then the last thing, I probably saved this to last so that maybe not everybody's watching anymore. So I don't get like shunned out of the beauty YouTube community. This was the Urban Decay new, whatever these are called, lipstick. I purchased the color in Rush. And I will show you what it looks like. I like the color. I don't like the formula at all. My lips are broken? I don't know. I'm like the only person in the world that isn't falling over themselves for these lipsticks. I don't know what to tell you. I don't love them. I felt like it dried out my lips a little bit. I don't know. I feel badly. Can you tell? I didn't love it at all. I'm surprised actually that I never showed it in a fails, and I may have. I just don't remember, but at any rate, so there is my total rehaul from November 6th of last year. Again, if this seems like it's too far back, let me know and I'll maybe kind of do a happy medium between the two on my next total rehaul. And yeah, so on my face today, thank you for watching first of all. On my face today, I have the Chanel Pro Lumiere, which I've been working through, the Laura Mercier Balance and Brighten in regular. For my blush today, I have the blush in Glamor from Bare Minerals. And under my lash line, I have the Clinique Quick Liner Intense and Intense Truffle below my lash line. And as I said, I have the Flower Quad on today. And the Jordana and Espresso last as my top line and upper waterline. And then on my lips today, all I have, and it has this much pigmentation, is the Maybelline, and I think this is a limited edition color. It is, and it's in Radiant Raspberry number 025, so it's one of those elixirs. I only have 2 of these now, 3 of these, and I really like them. I don't know. I'm not going out to buy the whole line anymore because I'm not doing that anymore. But I do really like them. So, all right, I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.